welcome to the shop. Today's demo is going to be on how I make a blank for these Celtic knot rolling pins. I start out with a 3" by 3" by 15" long block of curly maple, and then I insert into it 2 strips of wood, contrasting wood. This one has maple and cherry in it, and I will show you how I cut these slots and produce the blank. This is the sled that I used. That I cut my Celtic knot design in the rolling pins. This angle here to the blade is 22 degrees. The blocks I use are 3" by 3", and this is the spacer block that goes back here on the back to slide the block forward to cut the second slot. The thickness of this is 7/8 of an inch. So you're sliding the block 7/8 of an inch to cut the next slot into the piece of wood. This is what the piece looks like just coming out of the saw for the second slice. I do not cut all the way through all my blocks. It makes it easier to get all your pieces lined back up. Now the slot I'm using, or the blade I'm using, is a true full kerf thickness blade, which is 1/8 of an inch thick. So the pieces that I'm putting back in here are the same thickness as the cut. And it is a 1/8 inch piece of cherry and 1/8 inch piece of maple stuck back in it. This is what it looks like with one slot already cut in it. This is the second slot, and I will glue the 2 pieces into it, and then rotate it and do the same thing again, rotate it and do the same thing again. It takes 4 days to make the blank because you have to allow the glue to dry overnight. These are my 2 pieces. One piece is cherry, one piece is walnut. They're roughly 9 inches long by 3 inches tall. They will fit in the slots just like this, and like this. And I have it clamped to the table and this end hanging off, so I can push down on it like this and get the slot to open up a little bit wider to be able to get the pieces to slide all the way down. You want to make sure when you do this that the piece goes all the way down to the bottom. This one's not all the way down to the bottom yet. I have to put glue on them first and then get them in place, and then use a couple clamps like this to tighten them up. I will show you that as soon as I get it done glued up. This is what it looks like with 2 of them glued up and the pieces inserted into it. Again, if you look on the side over here, the pieces go all the way down except for about 1/8 of an inch. That's how far I do not cut my piece. I leave 1/8 of an inch holding the pieces together, so then I can slide the pieces in and get everything to match back up. Looking at the original, if you look at it, all the lines crisscross and line back up all the way around it. After the pieces are dried and the glue is dry, 24 hours, I'll take it over to the bandsaw and cut off the excess waste on it so I can flip it over and cut the next slots.